Alright guys, so we got the major update on the Sony and Kadokawa deal, and I think which has the potential to become one of the biggest deal in the history of gaming industry. We recently found out it's actually Kadokawa themselves that want to see a buyout from Sony. For those who don't know about Kadokawa, it's a massive media company with the various business segments ranging from publishing manga, movies and education, so many others area. However, animes and games are their biggest money maker, which obviously include FromSoftware. We receive an update that Sony has announced the formation of a strategic alliance with Kadokawa, taking over 10% of the company's share. As a result, Sony will become the company's largest shareholder. The transaction scheduled for January 7 will cost Sony approximately $320 million. So it's a lot to take in, but Sony has owns the 10% of Kadokawa shares. Now the question arrives, why only the 10%? Here is what Sony had to say. Sony Group does not intend to acquire any more shares after this move, which indicate that the Japanese company has given up on acquiring the Kadokawa, which means the Kadokawa is free from the hostile situation, at least for now. Now with this deal, Sony control the gaming segment of Kadokawa, which means FromSoftware next game could potentially become a Sony second party game. This doesn't affect the Elden Ring, Night Rain or Armored Core because those games are already in the development. But FromSoftware next game could potentially be Sony's second party title. And also Kadokawa still focusing on manga and anime segment. Now with this deal, the Sony president Hiroki Totoki has to say something, where he said, through this capital and business alliance, we will become the largest shareholder of the Kadokawa, which consistently create a wide variety of IP, including publication and books such as light novels and comics, as well as games and anime. By combining Kadokawa extensive IP and IP creation ecosystem with the strength of Sony, which has promoted the global expansion of a wide range of entertainment, including animes and games. We plan to work closely together to realize Kadokawa global media mix strategy, aimed to maximizing the value of its IP, Sony long-term creative entertainment vision. Now this move could also protect the Kadokawa from acquisition by others company. The company attempting to hostile takeover will need Sony to agree to sell its shares, which makes the process more difficult and more expensive. Now after this deal, we can all sit here and go on and we can all say that it would be terrible thing for FromSoftware to be owned by Sony completely, cause they might go fully PlayStation exclusive. We might not get PC version from software. Sony game could force them to makes the game they don't want to make, so on and so on. But I think the deal is good because Kadokawa is now completely free from the hostile situation, and Kadokawa want all their work and production in Japan. That's why Kadokawa is so desperate to buy out from Sony. Now Sony owns it. We all have to wait and see how Sony done it. It could be worse, it could be great, it could be the greatest. We all have to wait and see how it goes. But anyway, let me know your thoughts and like and subscribe for more video like this, and I see you on the next.